Okay, so this right here is the most powerful camera in the world right now. As usual, the Leica camera on this phone is phenomenal. You get a 50 megapixel Leica camera, a 64MP periscope telephoto lens, a 13MP ultra wide angle lens, and get this, you even get a 40MP black and white camera sensor just to boost the low light capabilities of the cameras on this phone. As per DxOMark, this is the highest scoring phone on their website. 144 points. Nothing else comes close. And in this video, I'm going to show you more about the camera. Some of the features that the camera has that no other smartphone has right now. I have used it for a couple of weeks now, and the camera is just really unmatched. It is pretty much close to what a DSLR camera or a mirrorless camera actually produces. So yeah, this is going to be exciting. And don't worry about Google. It does have Google on it. So I'm going to explain to you later on how I did that. There you go, YouTube running on this phone. Pretty nice. So yeah, without further ado, let the camera review begin.
No.
Okay, so here are the pictures that I took with the phone, and at first glance, oh my god. When I first took the first picture, I was like, whoa, this isn't how the picture taken from a camera phone. This looks very close to a DSLR. Well, the major difference that I see when comparing a DSLR to a smartphone camera is that the smartphone camera usually enhance it a bit. You get that kind of distortion that you don't want on a professional photo. This usually happens on human subjects for smartphone cameras, but this one looks quite accurate. It's just that these days smartphones are going for the no more edit, quick uploads to Instagram kind of thing. They're usually enhanced. But if you want accuracy, well, that's where the Leica camera comes in. Now, even though that right there is not just the Leica branding, the quality is certainly there. From the sensor, the algorithm, the color, those were some of the benefits that the Huawei phones got with the Leica partnership. But probably the best thing about this phone is its unmatched low-light image quality. I mean, I've used a lot of flagship phones. iPhone 13, Samsung Galaxy S21, and even those from Xiaomi and OnePlus, they don't even hold a candle to what this thing can do in low light. And if you look closely, the low light quality on this phone is just phenomenal. So much detail can be seen in low light. Also, there's not much noise. And yes, it does have night mode. So yeah, it does have that long exposure if you want some extra image quality in low light. Oh, by the way, the P50 Pro has a lot of filters on it, but the ones that really matter here are the Leica filters, like the Leica Standard, Leica Vivid, and the Leica Smooth. These filters are legit good. From somewhat unconvincing to a professional sharp look. Look at the difference in exposure and quality and detail that was shown when I changed it to the Leica filter. Awesome. And you also get that filter on the night mode. Wow. Now, if you look closely, you'll think there's only two cameras right here. But no, there's just two big modules right here that is housing the cameras. You could say it's cameras within cameras. We got here trios of camera, and there's your periscope camera. Now, speaking of the periscope camera, it's a 64MP periscope camera. Here were some of the zoom photos that I got with the camera, and all I can say is, man, the zoom has massively improved over the years. Before, it was kind of a gimmick to me. I mean, yeah, it could go to 100 times. Well, so what? The quality wasn't that good at that time. But this time around, whoa. You know what? If you put this on a tripod, you will get some beautiful results with this zoom lens. Of course, if zooming is your thing, and if the moon photos still not old to you yet, then this is gonna be great. Cause the moonshot has been better. It's a lot clearer now, not as blurry as before. And yeah, you can identify the craters on the moon, which was not possible before. Now it is because of the advancement in technology. But as for me, there's only a few things that I want to do with a zoom lens, and that most likely in real life I would actually use this for portrait shots. Portrait shots are great, and with a zoom lens, I don't have to go super close to my subject. I just need to pinch the zoom, and that's it. And boy oh boy, are the portrait shots coming from this phone look really incredible. Background blur is just so legit, you know? It's something that you get on professional mirrorless cameras. I mean, I know what a fake blur is. There are a lot of smartphones out there that fake that blur, but this one looks really legit. But so much for zooming in. What about zooming out? Yes, it does have the ultra-wide angle lens 13 megapixel, and just like the other lenses, it's no ordinary ultra-wide angle lens. This is something special as well. They have placed special sensors on this phone, because yeah, most mid-range phones have that generic ultra-wide angle look. Pretty much mostly all of them. But for flagship phones, just like the P50 Pro, you do get that extra sharpness, extra image quality that you don't usually see on a smartphone. There is a little bit of distortion, but it's not as bad as other smartphones. It actually looks quite pleasing. This is great for landscape shots, group photos, And wait for it, the ultra-wide-angle lens does have the night mode. And for me, it's super useful when I'm going to BGC, taking pictures of the sceneries. Now this is where the Huawei P50 Pro actually shines. When you go to beautiful vistas, colorful buildings at night, this is what you bring when you go out. I mean, pretty much almost, always, like all the time. This is going to be 100% more than your usual flagship phone. Now the selfie camera is just okay. It is 13 megapixels, but it does have 3 modes. 1 times, 0.8 times, and the wide angle one. Look at that. So much can be in the frame, just like me. And the distance is just so close, a foot away actually, and so much can be seen like my half body right here. That's nice. Now cameras are great and all, but what about the Google apps? How did you get them, Vince? I mean, I'm kind of skeptical with having no Google apps on my phone. Well, don't worry, I'm here to help you out. Just in time, because the app gallery has the G-Space now. All you need to do is go to the app gallery, type in G-Space, install that, already installed, and now suddenly you get access to all those Google apps, YouTube, Gmail. Hooray! Whoops! Thank you, Lord. And oh, by the way, the app gallery is now having a lot of apps that weren't there before. Mobile Legends, some other banking apps, Gcash is already here, and a lot more is going to be added here as time will pass. Which is a great thing, might be a game changer for Huawei in 2022. I mean, a lot of YouTubers are saying, Huawei's back! Huawei has Google! But one thing's for sure, Huawei is still the best in the camera department, unmatched in that area. But how much is the Huawei P50 Pro? Here it is! The Huawei P50 Pro is retailing at the price of 52,999 pesos. And they also released the Huawei P50 Pocket, which is a foldable clamshell phone. It's got the diamond white, which is 69,999, and the premium gold color, which is about 86,999 pesos. Foldables are super expensive, but yeah, if you don't want the clamshell design or you don't care about foldables, the Huawei P50 Pro is just a phenomenal phone to have, especially if you're into cameras. And that's pretty much it for this review of the Huawei P50 Pro. What do you guys think about this phone? Is it good? Do you think Huawei's back in 2022? Let me know, guys, in the comments below what you think. And as always, subscribe, hit the bell icon so that you don't miss any of my great content. This is Vince the Tech Beans, and I'll see you on the next video.